What is up, everybody? Welcome back. First of all, sorry I haven't really been around making content for you guys. I know you really love the constant updates and daily, just high quality content that I'm pumping out for you. So I'm sorry. It's been quite an eventful week here for me since my last video. What happened recently is that CGTN, which is the international arm of CCTV, the China state-run media, they actually asked me to make a video for them, with them, in Hainan province. Hainan province is kind of like China's Hawaii. It's an island off the coast of Guangdong and off the coast of Vietnam, more or less. And so actually I went there. I've been there for the last 6 days, and it was quite fun. One thing though, in my contract, I did say, hey, there's not going to be any dancing with vegetables. So if you get that reference, I made sure that was clear. No vegetable dancing. I'm just kidding. So yeah, so that's one thing that's been going on that's prevented me from making content, because I was actually making content with them where we had a camera crew, 2 guys, and we had a co-host with me. And we were doing a travel video around Hainan that I look forward to sharing with you guys. I'm not sure if I can actually share it on my channel, but I'll put a link when it's up and live. It was a very interesting experience that maybe I'll talk about someday. So I'm gonna stop my car here because I want to take you into this neighborhood actually, and then talk about the real purpose of this video. So let's just do that. And don't forget to say hi to Easy. Easy here got a haircut to prepare her for summer. Easy, say hi with your new haircut. Nice short hair. Okay. The real purpose of this video today is I just paid for my NIO EC6. I paid it off in full, and it was quite a long time at the bank. You know, there's like memes about Chinese banks about how you're gonna spend your whole life in there. And they're memes for a reason. They're memes because they're true. So I went there to pay for this car, and I spent about 2 hours in the bank. Most of it was, you know, waiting, a lot of waiting. But also, once you actually get service, it actually also takes a long time. It wasn't terrible because I was just transferring money, right? About 400,000 renminbi, but it still takes a while. There's still a lot of paperwork. Everything has to be perfect. You have to write your name perfectly. You have to put in your password a bunch of times. They have to stamp papers. But anyway, at the end of the day, I paid the full amount. And I actually got a 3,000 renminbi discount, which is only a few $100s. But I got that discount from NIO because I paid in cash in full. I did not get a loan. You might say, Eric, why didn't you get a loan? That's a lot of money. Well, it's because I'm not Chinese, so it's very difficult to get a loan. And also because I don't have a job, so that makes it even more difficult to get a loan, right? I have no income. So then you're probably asking yourself, why did you buy this car? Well, it's another good question. I'll probably get into that later on different videos. But for now, that's enough. I'm gonna be able to get my car within 3 to 5 days. They still haven't given me an exact day for pickup. It's kind of annoying, kind of frustrating, but it's fine. If you remember when I purchased the car, they told me the time would be 4 weeks, and now we're on the 5th week. Again, it's fine. There was a chip shortage in the middle of that they did announce. I'm not really in a huge hurry. I'd rather have it than not have it, but at this point, it's only a few days. I suppose they'll probably tell me, okay, your car's here, now you can pick it up. And that's how it's gonna go. Maybe give me 1 day in advance. Because actually yesterday was when they told me I had 3 to 5 days for it to arrive. They told me it's on the way from the factory in Hefei, in transit now. Again, I don't really care. It's a little bit kind of like confusing because I'm sure they know like how long it takes to get the car to Shenzhen. I know, you know, in China especially, like delivery is so good for everything. I'm sure it's a little bit different for a car, but it's so efficient. And you check your orders on Taobao or Jingdong, or any of the other apps, and you know exactly when it's going to be there. And it's almost never late. So the fact that they're like, it's on the way yesterday, it'll be between 3 and 5 days. Again, not like, I don't really care, but I'd rather just know. Just tell me when it's going to be here instead of tell me like 3 to 5 days. And then maybe tomorrow they tell me it's tomorrow, or maybe tomorrow they tell me it's in 2 days. I don't know. Whatever. Again, that's that for NIO. For today, I will definitely film when I go to pick up my car so you guys can see that process. Now, I took you to this neighborhood here for, I guess, the reason is because, you know, I really don't love Shenzhen. I think you guys all know that. Part of the reason I don't love Shenzhen is because it's just so new, and it's just offices and high rises and you know, it's a very modern and clean city, but it doesn't have a lot of like, there's no feeling, right? There's no feeling of history or culture. I say that, but also at the same time, I'm not really looking. I don't know, it just doesn't inspire me, the city. What I thought I would do recently is I thought I'd try to find things I do like about Shenzhen and that do kind of, maybe not inspire me, but at least interest me. You know, one thing I always find really fascinating in China is the different kinds of architecture and neighborhoods, different little communities all over China and in different regions. They build differently and they're arranged differently. Here in Guangdong province, they build these kind of neighborhoods that are like a whole city within the city. They don't really build them anymore. These are old neighborhoods here in Shenzhen, but you see them all around Guangdong province. Never really seen them in other places too much. Maybe Guangxi, other southern provinces, but they have different types of construction. But here they have like these kind of cube-shaped cinder block or brick houses or cement houses, and they build them very, very close together, like super duper close together. And so for some people, they don't get like any light in their house. They get, I don't know, it must be so, I don't know. Hopefully at least one corner of the house will get light, but it might be really uncomfortable in some places. In some places they can just kind of reach out and touch each other. The houses, I think, in this neighborhood are not really so important necessarily. It doesn't really matter, that's not what I'm here talking about. The amazing thing is this like block, this city block, it must house thousands of people, right? And also, come on Doug. And also it's just like a whole city within a city, like I said, like they have everything on this block. There's not very many spaces for cars to park. There's not, you know, a ton of vehicle traffic. There are bikes and stuff, but mostly it's just people walking and shopping and eating, and it's all here within this one little tiny block. So here's what I'm talking about up ahead, where there's just like no light coming in. Surprised they even bother to hang their clothes out on the balcony. But so here's like a restaurant for delivery only. Actually, a lot of the restaurants in here are delivery only. Even the reason I came here in the first place is there was a Mexican restaurant listed in here, but it's delivery only. I tried it, it wasn't very good. Okay, so there's Post, like Federal Express, Kuaidi, delivery. There is massage, there is supermarket, there is restaurants. There's everything in here. You don't ever have to leave this little block. It's just a really good example of mixed use and urban development that's useful for people. You know, it might not be super comfortable. I don't know, I've never been in these buildings actually. The rooms might be small, they might be uncomfortable, they might be old. I don't know. They might be nice, who knows? But the point is that here in this community, you can never have to leave, you can do anything. And it's just like a self-sustaining little community. Here's even a school right here. There's a kindergarten. And what is this? They have a repair for air conditioners. They have a fish cellar. So it's not very big, but they have everything. Barber. I think you get the point by now. So one thing that always disappoints me in a lot of the world America especially, is we don't really do mixed use very well. They're either residential or commercial or industrial. They're not a mixed use community where you have everything. And so, oh my god, let me get out of here, it's too loud. There's a convenience store, another barber, noodle shop, school or something, calligraphy school, art school, knick-knack shop, another barber. America especially, but a lot of places, they don't really do mixed-use communities very well. I'm not saying this community is perfect at all. I'm sure it's got plenty of issues, whether it's not getting enough sunlight or possibly sanitation or who knows. I'm not gonna guess. I just did guess, but one thing I wish in America, we can go out of our house and we can just go out the front door and there's stuff to do, stuff to buy, stuff to eat. That's one thing China does very well, especially in old communities like this. Newer communities, they're more stuck to just residential, maybe like a convenience store. But these old communities, they do it really, really well. And this fried chicken place is really good. Korean fried chicken. I order that on delivery all the time. Easy with her haircut. She's gonna say goodbye. Easy. Easy, say goodbye. And I'm gonna say goodbye. So thanks for joining me. And next video, I'm gonna be picking up a car here in a day or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. So that's gonna be fun. All right, see you guys. Bye-bye. I guess one more thing to say as I leave here. In America we have a lot of, they call food deserts, right? Where you can't get good fresh food in your neighborhood, especially in urban environments. Let me tell you, China does not have that problem. They have fresh fruit, fresh veg everywhere, especially in a neighborhood like that, you're gonna get it. So I wish we could learn from that a little bit. But anyway, all right, bye-bye. Lots to learn from other people, other places, other societies.